Welcome back to We Care a Lot. I'm half the podcast, Mel.
And I'm the other half, Sam.
And today we have a special guest.
Say hello to the people,
Hello.
Katie.
We've talked a lot about Katie on the podcast.
A lot.
And it's time now. You know, she's here and giving us a take. We don't even know what we're talking about yet.
So I think most of our interviews end up being very like question and answer, but Katie's just one of the girls.
I'm a girl. It's different.
We're shooting the shit, ranting about things, because Katie can rant.
Where should we start?
Well, first I think we should let the people know how we know Katie.
Oh, yes.
But maybe also tell us a little about you.
Hi, I'm Katie. I'm 27 and single.
I love that.
I am from Riverside.
You're not from Riverside.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not from Riverside, correct. I live in Riverside currently.
Yes.
I grew up in Hacienda Heights. Sam was my bestie in middle school, and we were inseparable. And then Sam introduced me to Mel, and now we're all just like one big happy family.
Just a bunch of besties. We're currently at Coachella.
We're not at Coachella.
Basically, though, this is probably the most extra outfits you've seen us in.
Oh, yeah. When you're watching this, it's Thursday before the festival, so that's why we're dressed all kind of
festivally.
We're going to a Charlie XCX party. Hopefully we get in. We will get in. We will.
We're in. I've decided.
We'll be there. You'll see it on our stories.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's where we're at. But anyway,
back to Katie. So yeah, been besties with Katie. Brought her into the group, our other group now, and here we are, always talking about Katie on the podcast, to be honest.
Yeah. Like, Katie said this, or...
Literally always throwing Katie under the bus, dude. We're always like, yeah, Katie said she's not wearing makeup to Coachella. Yeah, right, bitch. And she can't even defend herself.
I got new, like, products, so I have to try them.
And you are today.
And also, I'm getting ready in air conditioning. That makes a big difference.
That is true.
Absolutely. Because last year I didn't, because I was camping and I was sweaty.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's so fair. You're trying out new makeup.
Right.
Oh, yes.
So you camped last year.
I camped last year.
It was
really fun.
Fun.
I want you guys to do it with me one year.
It might be next year, because we might not be able to stay here next year.
It's so true.
But we'll see.
Because we've always said we wanted to go regular camping too, and it just like never aligns with our schedules, and now we could actually just combine camping and Coachella.
Mm-hmm.
I would be open. I don't know if I could.
I would be open.
My asthma gets really bad.
Oh, yeah.
So
nebulizer.
I'll just
have
a place.
Okay. Anyway, but today we want to rant. We're not talking about Coachella necessarily, even though we're here and excited and can't shut up. But Katie brought to our attention some topics she wants to discuss. I think number one being embarrassment.
Mm-hmm.
Because Katie just do not be getting embarrassed.
She do not be getting embarrassed.
So tell us more about this fucking embarrassment thing. What is this that you've revelation you faced?
I just think being embarrassed is a waste of time. I don't disagree.
Right.
Yeah. No, I don't think anyone would disagree with that. But like, not only is it a waste of time, but it's also like, it's so self-centered, and it's making a bunch of assumptions of what everyone else is thinking. And like, that is like super arrogant too. So like, not only you're embarrassed, but you're also arrogant.
She's
wow.
being
With love though. Like
with love.
With love, she called me a narcissist.
Yeah, literally, she said no one cares about you.
No one's looking at you. No, but like.
Okay, but have you been embarrassed? Like,
yeah.
Obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
I got hit by a door.
Right.
Can you see that? That's
you can see.
You can see it, actually. I got hit by a door at work. My food went flying everywhere, and like, I was slightly embarrassed.
Yeah.
Because I was like the center of attention of like a literal like movie scene. But like, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So you like resonate with the feeling of embarrassment in general, but you just are moving towards like waste of time. You choose to just be like, yeah, I mean, in the moment, what is it for you? Like, do you like consciously just go, not worth it? Or like, how do you move through the feeling of embarrassment, I guess? I feel like I automatically put myself in other people's shoes, and as I'm watching myself through them, I think
if I saw someone else in this situation, like, I would not be like, wow, what a fucking loser. I'd be like, damn, that could have happened to anybody.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that it's that girl.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I personally think of, like, how I physically look in a situation, and that's what's embarrassing. I'm like, no, because it's about me. Like, it's about my character or my... You know what I mean? It's the Leo
But
screaming.
that's a lot to unpack, too.
That's an ego, girl. We gotta unpack
That's a lot,
her.
yeah.
But, like, is that not what embarrassment's about? Your ego being bruised.
It really is.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
It's really hard for a Leo, man.
That's
But
a lot.
I agree. I feel like I don't get embarrassed often. Do you feel like you get embarrassed often? It's, like, hard to say.
It's hard to say.
In adulthood, I feel like you're less tested.
I think I'm very self-conscious, but I don't know that I'm, like, embarrassed.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I think I've had, like, embarrassing moments, but I'm also, like, I don't know. When I think back to the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me was, like, when I was a kid. I don't think about, like, an adult
recent
situation.
thing.
Yeah.
What if someone pulled you on stage to karaoke?
I think I would... I mean,
you're sober. Dead. Cold. Sober.
I think me now, I think I could do it.
And you sang bad.
I mean... That's gonna
and your
happen.
mic was like crystal
you said
clear.
that,
Everyone
and then everyone got really quiet, and then just building the most embarrassing.
Everyone can hear your voice.
People are laughing and booing.
You actually
you embarrassed?
don't know the lyrics that well.
There's a scream.
Yeah, but you don't know the song.
Dude, no. I'd be embarrassed.
I mean, if people
That's
are
normal.
laughing,
you should be
it's
embarrassed.
embarrassing. Yeah.
Yeah, but you kind of make a joke out of it, I think, or like in general, that's what I.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
that's my
you get up
MO.
here.
Right.
But that's how you get through embarrassment, is like being able to
deflect.
to like make a joke of yourself.
You do it.
You know,
It's humility.
Yeah,
Humility.
yes.
Yeah.
You know,
That's something I'm learning.
What we were just talking about with another friend about how it's interesting how men aren't afraid to be embarrassed.
Oh my god, they're not.
No.
And they're just dancing
They're
freely
not.
out in the streets.
They're given so much confidence from like zero.
Yeah.
It's because they're not like put into like a box of expectations.
Yeah.
Like,
well, they are in general, but
well, in
not
different boxes.
not in the portrayal.
Right.
Different boxes. Because like a goofy guy is like, look at that guy, he's so goofy. But a goofy girl's like, oh, she's annoying.
She's a pick-me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Instant pick-me energy is what that is.
And I have that fear.
That you are
That like
or you give
that I
off
come
pick-me.
across as like a pick me.
You just like having conversations.
I just want to be picked. No.
I think I just
Like
I
pick me.
personally would just love to be picked every once in a while.
But like I'm great, so
why not?
Why not pick me?
This is reminding me of, I don't know if you guys are up to date on Vanderpump.
Not fully.
Okay, but you know Jo. She's
Yes.
like best friends with Tom Schwartz. Right. So she's kind of giving pick me energy because she is like so like, I just want to be friends with everyone. I'm so hee and like Tom's the best, but low-key she's in love with him. And it like the most recent episodes you see a little less of her like goof pick me energy and her like, no, I have to let you go because like you don't like me like it's it's like, wow, she got real.
Yeah.
So it was cute.
Damn.
It was
So
giving,
she's cute.
So it was giving I like Jo now.
Oh, poor baby.
Poor thing.
But everyone thinks she's a pick-me and everyone hates her in that group because of that. Not everyone, but
That's why I think a lot of people hated me in high school.
oh my god.
I think it's partly that, and maybe also like just like people who are so. Were you this similar? Like you didn't really care about embarrassment as well?
I feel like I've been the same person my whole life.
Yeah,
I feel like that's intimidating to people, and I feel like it becomes like
Lame.
it's like, oh, she's not embarrassed, then I'm going to like almost like try to make it
her
happen.
embarrassed. Yeah.
Kids are evil.
Who is she to be free?
Literally.
Who is she to be confident and bold?
Be a little confident girl.
Damn. You know what's crazy though is like I feel like I'm not that confident though. I don't care.
You just don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Because like I still have insecurities.
I'm not caring.
Always, yeah.
Yeah.
It's such an interesting...
That's why I think embarrassment is so unique because like
I feel like embarrassment's a choice.
Oh, reframe it.
It really
I could
is.
choose to
Kind
be
of
embarrassed
is,
right now,
though.
or I could choose to move along with
I
myself.
mean, similarly to like the internet, us doing this podcast, I'm like, you can
It's a
choose.
little embarrassing.
It's
Yeah.
embarrassing, but you choose to be embarrassed by it, or you fucking keep posting every week.
And what do you think we picked? Based on...
have you seen the
amount of episodes.
climbing cringe mountain?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, what is that?
You like so they say like to
It's like
get
the
to the
normies.
yeah. Go ahead.
You have to
You
climb
go.
the cringe mountain to become...
cool. So, like, to be cool, you have to climb the...
I think everyone's climbed the cringe mountain that's famous or successful in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, living in your parents' basement for however long back in the day was what...
Oh, damn. Like, that
used to be embarrassing or whatever, but then they turned out...
A struggling artist.
Right.
Who doesn't give up their dream, and they're like, bro, give up your dream, and then finally they make it.
Cringe mountain.
Cringe mountain. Do you think anyone ever dies on Cringe Mountain, though? Like,
probably.
That's sad.
I think some people don't make it up. Make it back to the top.
Some people make Cringe Mountain their entire career, though.
Jojo Siwa. Wow. But it's working for her. It's working for her.
I'm telling you.
Don't look at me like that.
Flop
it's
to
true.
the top.
She's
flop
flopping
to the top. Bop, bop, bop to the top.
Damn.
A flop.
No, see, okay, that, I don't know. Oh, but get your bag, too, I guess. Because I'm like, I don't know if I could live on Cringe Mountain.
She literally said that she can support her family and her family's families. So, like, honestly,
can you?
Money makes you think different.
I would live on Cringe Mountain.
Money makes you think different.
And it's not even that cringy, to be honest with you.
No.
She's living out our Hannah Montana ridiculous dreams.
She gets to actually say, I put things out that were in my head.
Exactly.
That's true. Just creating is fun.
So fun.
She's creative.
Whether people like it or not, that's irrelevant.
I guess I'm a JoJo fan now.
Dude, after
we've
Dancing
converted
with the Stars, like, yeah.
Yeah, no,
watching the clips of her, I was like, maybe I should have watched this show. It was good. Dancing Moms? Dancing Moms.
Dancing Moms. New show.
Dancing Moms. Okay, yeah, also we have drinks.
Oh
my God.
I was just thirsty.
This is technically a main segment, but we said Katie.
Fuck it. Katie's here, and it's Coachella.
Yeah, we're having a little drink.
Life is young.
Life is young. Okay.
The night is young. The life
first.
I have first.
You could edit
that. Strong one.
It's kind of spicy.
Mine tastes delicious.
Nice.
Good for you.
Mine is good.
Katie has vodka, and we have tequila.
Yeah.
In little... I think we had ginger beer.
Ginger beer, she had ginger ale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ginger beer would have made it a little sweeter, I guess.
You need a little lime in that.
Do you want the coaster?
Damn, that's brave.
It'll at least...
Braver than the U.S. troops.
Not braver than the U.S. troops.
Dude.
Do you feel like being on this podcast is embarrassing?
No, I'm definitely nervous, though.
You're nervous?
Yeah.
About, like, being perceived?
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm nervous about being perceived
nervous
all the
about
time.
my voice.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing your voice back is always traumatizing.
Seeing, like, my face and, like, the micro expressions that I make. Very nervous about that.
Katie.
I do a lot of weird things with my mouth and my face. I'm, like, trying really hard not to.
I think this helps me not speak with, like, my hands as much, because I tend to, like,
flail. Oh, I know. I keep messing with, like, my jewelry, too.
It's hard.
It's a lot. It's a lot to keep in mind, but you'll be fine.
I'm trying.
I promise. It'll all be great.
And maybe you guys, like, add a third person to your pod. That'd be, like, really
and
crazy.
then we're just all of a sudden 3 fucking...
We give you a segment.
Ooh, Katie has her own week. Every quarter. Give her the quarterly
Katie's
segment.
Corner?
Katie's Corner. I think Katie should have a podcast in general, though.
I think you should.
I think this will jumpstart your career.
Oh, God, just me yapping?
Yes, period.
I'm gonna call it Mayor of Yaptown.
I love it.
I love it.
Actually. And it...
You know what? Have you seen the shirts? I'm with Yapper.
Yes.
I'm
and then
Yappy.
I'm Yapper. I wanted to get you
That's
that.
me.
I was going to say something about... your podcast. You have everyone on, and all we do is what we used to do in middle school. Like,
just
yap.
No, you know what? I had an idea for a podcast, and it was gonna be, like, the concept is 2 girls at a sleepover before bed.
Literally us last night.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, that's when, like, the best conversations come out.
Yeah, Katie told me a story I've never heard about her, ever.
Oh, what is it?
Katie, last night. You
Do
literally
you
told me a
want to
story
retell?
about coming to...
Oh, about Kyle, yeah.
Not her naming him. Do you want that bleeped?
No, it's fine.
She said, "I'll leave it in."
Okay, all about Kyle. T, you could share what you wish to share. If nothing at all, then that's fine. Let's move on.
It was literally just about a story that I drove 2 hours to this guy named Kyle, and he was, like, a 40-year-old man that I knew from Florida, and, like, I just went over as, like, a friendly thing, but then I could tell it was no longer just a friendly thing, and I got really nervous, and then I left.
Because he was 6'7" and a bodybuilder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
And I was like, you're never doing that ever again.
No, that's
How did I not know you were
terrifying.
doing that?
I knew him. I did know him.
I know, but still, you clearly left for a reason.
Katie.
You felt a little weird.
Yeah, no. No.
Your gut.
I just was like, that's
You never
that's a
know.
mountain I'm not about to climb.
Dead. Not
Right.
Cringe Mountain.
Not Cringe Mountain.
Not my Cringe Mountain.
Yeah, no.
That's terrifying.
Oh
yeah.
Learn something new about Katie every day.
But I wish I had more secrets. That's another thing too. I wish I was more mysterious.
We all
that
do. We had a whole episode on
yeah,
that.
literally.
Yeah.
It's too hard.
It's too hard.
Also, you don't post that much.
Again, I'm a yapper.
Because I'm a yapper. Damn it.
Yapping.
See, I'm still
forever.
like, I'm still kind of shy or like reserved, but I literally can't be mysterious. It's just not in my DNA.
I feel like you
the
give
most
mysterious vibes though.
of the group.
Of the group.
Oh, not her eating it up like that. I was expecting her to be like
Melissa. No, that's mysterious.
Melissa. Oh, what about say Catherine, Samantha, and Melissa are in the room.
Yeah.
We're thinking about switching to our adult names.
Oh yeah, what do you guys think about adult names?
Hi, my name is Samantha.
Because when I was a little kid, I grew up thinking that Katie was for little girl Katie, right? And then when I became an adult, at some point I would transition to Catherine. And so I was like...
It's a fair assumption.
Yeah.
As a child.
Yeah. And I didn't realize... I don't know when Catherine was going to click for me, but the other night I was thinking about it, and then it clicked, and I was like, maybe it's time for Catherine. But that also feels wrong, too.
If I was to say Catherine right now, would you be like...
No, because I feel like... I don't know, you guys will say Catherine.
Catherine.
Yeah. I remember not too long ago I asked you, like, does she go by Katie or Catherine? Even though I kept calling you Katie.
For New Year's.
Oh, right. Because I made
book.
you guys little books. I was like, should I put Catherine on there? Or should I put Katie? And she goes, I think she goes by either. And I was like, I'm going to put Katie.
Yeah.
Well, because it's my Instagram, too, so it's like...
Catherine Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram?
Catherine Dawn _
Period.
Plugged.
I really want to move out of Dainty Melly, but I don't know how.
Really?
I'm sorry. That's like your...
What would it be?
I don't know.
It's your MO.
I feel like I need an
Melissa
adult
not
thing.
mistaken?
It is.
Mysterious Melissa.
We're not just with another adjective.
Just move to a different one. Melly Mel.
It's... I don't know.
Like adult? Like not fun?
Like Dainty Melly is like...
It's just giving...
It's giving teenage.
Maybe something like...
Something to ponder on.
Novice stories.
Novel life.
Novel life.
Novel.
That sounds
giving
like a
Family
health
Channel.
brand. Yeah.
Family Channel. Maybe
like
when you have children.
Neutral life or whatever.
Yeah, supplements.
Novel life.
Start a brand.
Start a brand.
Lifestyle brand. Wait, that's actually kind of a good one.
Oh, needed that. Sweating.
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the next topic?
We talked mental health stigma is another big topic that we always discuss. Katie is my TikTok.
I'm the TikTok therapist.
Yeah, the person that knows everything that's on TikTok right now. So keep us informed. What's happening?
What's happening?
Yeah.
I feel like specifically on TikTok right now, it's all about de-influencing and within the mental health though, also being like, stop self-diagnosing.
Oh, that part.
I mean, like,
no.
I'm just kidding.
Nar.
I'm just kidding. But it's led to some real diagnosis.
It has. That's true.
It's led to mine.
Exactly.
So it's like, it's a double-edged sword.
It is.
Because like,
I think
currently everyone has autism right now.
Yes.
I think that's true.
I do. No, you know what's funny though is I do think that like, because it's a spectrum, right?
You guys, I think we're all autistic.
And I think everyone is falling.
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it too.
But I
don't even know what that means for myself if it's true.
But you just literally said I can't diagnose myself, so no,
you can't.
So I won't.
But
that's the thing is like, is it a
relate.
quirk that also falls into a symptom of a mental health disorder or
and
whatever?
I think that's what it is.
And it's like, yeah, I talk in British accents, but does that mean
I'm like there's other reasons, but no, I'm kidding. It's not shade.
That's
why is it shady?
Funny.
Well, the way you said it.
That's so funny.
I'm just mysterious.
But it could be. I don't care. Makes me interesting.
Period.
I love all of the quirks that people have.
Thinking about it, I feel like it almost goes back to how, remember when quirkiness was in, like 2012 mustache? It was totally normal.
Mustache?
It was normal.
Like, mustache era.
Oh, yes.
It was
tattoo.
Real D with the lens pocket.
Yes.
Correct.
Totally normal to be quirky. And then it
went
away. Yes, and it was like sophisticated, cool, mysterious. That was like the
Tumblr
vibes.
girl.
Yeah, Tumblr girl.
Visco.
Yes. And I wonder if because of that, now that people are like bringing back their quirkiness, people are like, that's autism. Because they're not used to people being quirky again.
They said, you're not hiding yourself anymore. You should.
You should.
maybe that's what people are thinking, but maybe that's just the younger generation because they didn't experience. But also, there's the balance of there were some thoughts we should keep inside when we were children.
No, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And now we have kept them inside or gotten rid of them or whatever.
Gotten rid of them.
Whatever they're thinking, you know what I mean.
Deleted them off the internet.
Yeah, deleted them from the brain.
Yeah.
Offloaded. They're in the cloud.
Oh my god.
So anyways, mental health.
Yeah,
so you can't diagnose yourself.
I think you shouldn't diagnose yourself. But at the same time, if you do have questions about it, you really should pursue it.
Seek.
Professionally.
Right. Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people are...
Do you know where I struggle with that is, like, I'll get some videos on things that are, like, more interpersonal, like, you're a people pleaser.
Oh,
or
yeah.
I'm like, yes, you could talk to a therapist about these things for sure. But some things just feel so, like, I don't know, you could or you couldn't be. Like, that could be something totally... Like, a therapist could be like, it could be that you're a people pleaser or you have an anxious attachment or that you whatever. And you're just like... And then you watch a video, and in that instant, for me anyway, I get anxious. Like,
what
am I supposed to be making different life decisions?
Yeah.
Because of that video.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is also
fair.
the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think if it's resonating with you, then take what feels right. But also that's dangerous too, because what if you're taking the wrong advice?
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm like, that's why I always bounce off friends. I'm like, so is this like one video I saw?
Well, also
what
like
what do you think of my like?
We're like, yeah,
absolutely. Do I have crazy Sagittarius eyes?
Yes, Katie has. Guys, does Katie have crazy Sagittarius eyes? In a good way. Okay, don't give crazy eyes directly to the camera now.
It's just this whole time that you've been watching her.
Yeah.
Imagine I just gave the entire interview like this.
No, not allowed. There you go. Pretty wistful flutter. Yes, exactly. I'm just a squirrel.
I'm just a little girl.
So cool.
I can't. I think that's all we noted for that, right? Mental health.
Mental health.
Medicating. Therapy.
Oh.
What?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
What are you gonna do?
I was gonna look at a note, but you have something. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna... Was that in part of the conversation, like medication, going to therapy?
Yeah, because it was about me getting diagnosed and then seeking medication, going to therapy. Because, like, I feel like we're all really, like, high achievers. So, like, for me, my breaking point was when I was no longer achieving high. And... You know, you have to, like, actually sit down and ask yourself, like...
What's going on?
What's going on? Is it something out of my control? Is it my willpower? Is it, like, yada, yada, yada?
Definitely.
Specifically, talking to, like, my mom, right? She always had the assumption that I was like, no, you just need to work harder. Like, you just need to try harder.
Yeah.
You need to care more. And I
because
was
it's always worked for you, especially.
Yes. Yeah. And so then when it was finally like, oh man, like I'm really struggling at work or I'm really struggling in school. Why can't I just do it? Why can't I just get up and do it? And so when I got to like, I guess like my lowest, you would say, like, and that's using that very liberally because it really wasn't like low, but I finally was seeking out a diagnosis.
Yeah. Beyond TikTok.
Yeah, beyond TikTok.
TikTok was like, maybe I do resonate with all these things.
But, and like, it's different to hear it from a professional.
It's very different.
Was that the first time you went to therapy?
No, I had been before. Okay. Yeah. But it was because I was seeking out, like, answers to my questions.
Right. Not necessarily, like, I think I might have something or... need help with something specific. Yeah,
when I first went, it was like for depression, for anxiety, and then little did I know that like ADHD manifests in both depression and anxiety.
That's so interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because with ADHD, you will struggle to move forward, and that's the anxiety. You get the anxiety because you're like, oh my god, I have so much like
to do,
and then also with ADHD, you have like functional like. I can't think of the word right now. Dysfunction.
Dysphoria?
No, where you like can't do things.
Dysfunction?
It's like operational dysfunction or something like that.
I'm sure, but okay.
I can't think of the name of it.
I get what you're saying though.
But like you have a hard time starting on tasks, right? And then because of the feeling of like I want to do this but I can't do this, that's where like depression comes in. You feel like a failure. You feel like you're not trying hard enough.
Right.
Yeah. So then I was diagnosed, and then I was put on medication, and that was like a whole therapy session where I was like, even after the fact, I was like, I still feel like I'm gaslighting myself into a diagnosis to make myself feel better. And obviously that's like really
hard to
bad
do.
Yeah, like that sucks, you know, like if what my doctors are saying is true, that like I actually do have something, then like I should have faith in them,
to their
trust,
advice.
And like go with it instead of fighting it and still living under the assumption that like, no, I'm just not working hard enough.
Right.
Yeah.
How did you get diagnosed? Like, what was that process like?
So I went in through just like our mental health clinic at Kaiser or whatever, and did a assessment.
Okay, so it's just like
it was just an assessment.
Like a written?
Like a questionnaire. Online? Yeah, it's just longer than the ones that they give you
for
online.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Got it. I see.
Yeah, and then like also like I've done Adderall before.
And you're like, it does nothing.
And I was like,
I'm feeling peculiarly normal.
Yeah.
Wait, why is this helping?
It's just like a little quieter around here. It's a little interesting.
My head feels quiet.
Yeah. And like even to this day, being on my medication, I'm constantly like, what if I don't need this and I'm just like fucking up my body, right? Like what if I don't need this? And then I constantly remind myself, no, you feel great.
Yeah.
If you didn't feel great, then it would be bad for you. But like, no, I feel great. And I think that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
That you see like a difference. And you feel a difference. Yeah. I definitely feel like I have that fear, especially with like just like depression medication. Specifically, I'm scared to like be so dependent on it and then not know like real happiness outside of it. Or normalcy, I guess. Which is like the fear that I have for taking it.
Yeah.
That's a really valid fear for everyone.
Yeah, but I also like don't think I'm doing it. But also,
you're doing it.
I'm doing it. But I really don't feel like I'm doing enough, like personally, to give myself a shot at like feeling good. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not working out. I'm not doing like, I'm not taking vitamins regularly. I'm like not feeling things. You know what I mean? But I'm also like, I can't get there.
Right. I was gonna say on the flip side, would taking medication get you there?
Yeah. Ready
and
for this?
And then
at
least take yourself.
I had the same thoughts as you. I went on medication. Guess who now has a really great nighttime routine? Who's taking her vitamins daily? Who's now working out 3 times a week?
Yeah.
And like,
yeah.
Because like I'm starting to feel like a lazy person, but I'm not.
No.
Like I know that like inherently I'm definitely not a person who's like lazy, nor do like I don't take I take tasks seriously. But now it's just giving me so much anxiety, and I like have a really hard time managing just managing, I guess.
Yeah.
Executive dysfunction.
There it is.
Period.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Executive dysfunction.
Yeah.
And
that's when you can't get started on a task. Like your little manager in your brain is just standing there and is like, I see everything.
Right. But it's too overwhelming.
Yeah. To begin. I see everything. I just don't know where to start. Yeah.
So interesting. Damn.
But you know, I also had the same fear that like, because a lot of people say that like when you go on medication, you basically like lose like your shine or whatever, you know, like you don't feel emotions as intensely or whatever. I haven't had that issue at all, because that was a fear of mine, was that like I wouldn't feel as happy or I wouldn't feel like, if I did feel sad, I wouldn't be able to feel it
like the intensity, deep depth. And
that hasn't been, at least in my case, it hasn't happened. And like even on my medication, I've been able to still have moments where like I can feel emotions and cry, which is really nice, because honestly, I want to say like prior to taking medication, if I had like a sad thought, I wouldn't allow myself to cry,
to experience
it. Like remember that Snapchat I sent you of Meg the Stallion coming on?
I'm sorry. That made you cry?
No, I was crying in the car about not having a father figure, and then Meg the Stallion came on, and it was
yes, I remember you saying this.
And I was just laughing because I was like crying, but in the background of my car it's just like Meg the Stallion.
She was like, okay, I guess I was having my moment, but maybe it's over now.
That is so...
But yeah, no.
But
like,
you felt it.
I felt it, and I was able to allow myself to do it. Whereas any other time in the past, I'd be like, what a waste of time crying. And it never is.
I mean, I think there's like a lot of layers to that too. Like blocking yourself off emotionally.
For sure.
For a lot of other reasons or whatever.
But it sounds like it's also giving you like this like sense of being present with yourself versus like having thoughts
Oh my God, yeah.
Out there, or like even like in the future, or like in the past. Like you're just kind of actually taking like each moment. It's
baseline,
a baseline
level,
where you get to experience up and down.
Yeah.
Not in like fucking
no roller coaster ride, but
yeah.
No, mental health's hard to fucking like manage in general.
It's the crazy part about it is that you're never like, you never feel super satisfied either. Like you'll have moments of like great happiness, but you'll always be like, there's still something I need to work on. So like I think that's hard to manage too.
I mean, you just have to lean into, I think, when you do feel happy. Like we talk about being present all the time and like nostalgia girlies through and through, whatever. Like Coachella's literally today, like this whole weekend, and I'm already like, it's gonna be over.
It's gonna be over.
No, actually,
literally, it's gonna be over.
And I'm like, but in the moments, I am so like, we're
here.
Yeah,
like, I can't believe it. So I think there's a lot of mindset that goes into.
Dude, and then I can really like see why like substance abuse is such a easy thing to fall into when like talking about mental health, because I'm like, you really want to slow your brain down or like you really want to feel more.
That becomes your baseline.
Literally, it's just so crazy.
It alters your mental state into somewhere that you're comfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, we're still here, guys.
Let's enjoy it. It hasn't happened.
It hasn't even happened yet.
Nobody fret.
No, I feel like this year's gonna be like a really good year.
I think this year's gonna be really good.
Yeah. Even though don't even get me. We're not talking about Coachella.
But I want to talk about it.
But like, I want to talk
But
about
like,
it.
we're excited.
We're like, it's so much fun. I'm so excited.
This is so much fun. I'm gonna die. Do you feel like your diagnosis has like brought you closer to who you are? Like now I feel closer to finding out like me, my purpose, my everything. Or do you feel like it made it more confusing?
I feel like I wouldn't say it brought me closer to like who I am, but it helped me understand my past.
Yeah.
You know, because like moving forward with it and having like the support, both like medicated and therapy, because like, you know, and another like fear with the medication is that like you'll be on it forever, but like you do have to couple it with therapy to feel
talk about
like,
those
to
feelings.
make it
yeah, because it in my mind it allows you to get yourself to the place of working hard, you know, because it's really exhausting. Like even just like a nighttime routine, it's exhausting.
No, I completely agree. Like I feel like medication, from what I've seen on a lot of people, I've seen like all different experiences in the spectrum of it, but like for those people that it does, like that they find the one that works for them, it gets them to a place to like actually deal with the issues like that are in depth versus like masking them and trying to just like fix the symptoms almost. Because now you can do your daily tasks or your daily life and then get to the root of what's like going on and actually like handle it and with proper care, obviously. No,
it allows you to refocus your energies, because like without it, you know, all of your energy goes into waking up in the morning,
right?
And that is sometimes all the energy you have for the whole day.
Relatable.
No,
I
seriously.
mean, we've talked about that too, like every day doesn't have to be 100%. It can be 50% some days. I mean, we mostly talk about it with like partnerships, but even in a personal level, like I'm not giving 100% every single fucking day.
I fucking can't.
And that's the part that sucks, is when you constantly are giving yourself less than 50. You know, and like you're supposed to be the one that's supposed to love yourself the most. And you can't do the things that you want to do
to love yourself,
love yourself, and like, you know, loving yourself in terms of like keeping yourself healthy,
right,
keeping your personal relationships up, like all of that, you know,
makes such a difference.
And it does,
like the whole after I see my friends, suddenly life is worth living.
Living. No, actually,
Have you noticed a difference since I started taking medication?
I mean,
like
there's
interrelationship wise.
I honestly, like yes and no. Like no, I think you're the same person still. Like I don't see like Katie's less bright or any of those fears you had. I don't have any of that. Maybe you're like more on time. And not in a bad way, but I think you're
no, like the way that's my symptom right now. I for sure I'm gonna hear that later from myself. That's
no, funny. I do, but in general, I think you're more on time. You're more easily like kept on task. I think you would have been more distracted outside of maybe like what we consider normal for distractions in our generation, like watching TV, whatever. Our short ass attention spans. This is like normal to a degree, but I think you're like way better focused. But also, I don't think you were
not that.
Yeah, I don't think you weren't focused or hardworking or any of those things either.
I feel like I've known you for a minute now, but I don't think like I know you as like deeply as Sam does. But I think even from like just knowing you in the last couple years, I feel like literally there's been such a shift in just like not because it's interesting because like you're a very like positive person, but I feel like now that you're in like you're medicated and like working towards something like outside of like what you were going through, there's like such a more optimism versus like it's different. Like it feels light, like a little more
hopeful light. And like letting go.
Like there's a lot less like on your shoulder, you can tell.
That's you also did let go of
a lot.
I let go of a lot.
Yeah, you let go of a lot recently.
But listen, when were those decisions made?
And this is
that's on T
for getting medicated.
No. If you want.
There's layers.
I think it helps, but I feel like
we've talked about the whole like I think this is an interesting angle in terms of like mental health and medication is like we've talked about that guy that heals his back or whatever with just thought, and I'm like technically
but I can't move my thoughts like
if I can't get my thoughts out I can't heal my body. But if it was to be, that's why I think you don't necessarily like I'm speaking from maybe an ignorant inexperienced right yes yes
ma'am. You were gonna say personal.
No, well, yes, personal, but like inexperienced perspective in this like arena of thought or whatever.
That cracked me up.
Yeah, you're right. Yes, babe. Katie can tell me that because we're besties. That's fine. No, but I feel like I wouldn't know, but I feel like it's not like this. I hate to say terminal, but like you have to be on meds forever because I feel like it's a tool to help you get mentally stronger. And maybe you are on them forever, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. Or maybe you do decide, like, I actually feel so strong, and obviously there's, like, the things that people say, like, that's when you should not get off or whatever. But I think it is so personal, like, person to person.
Person to person.
It's really not, like, this one-size-fits-all. Like, yes, no one should ever get off it. No one should ever take it. No one should do this. It's, like, not your body.
Exactly, not your body.
Yeah.
And I think even, like, to speaking to the people who, like, I'm definitely, like, that kind of person who's, like, I believe you can heal everything.
Yeah.
But I also think, like...
You also have... a personal
you also live in this fucking country that has so much fucking wrong with it, and your food already is not fucking like nutrient dense. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, of course maybe a little medication is gonna fucking help me feel like a normal human being to then maybe make the decision to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like, whatever it is,
I just feel like we're not given all of like the good things. I don't know why I just it's a difficult place to live.
You're not really set up for success or happiness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just thought about the Obama plate. What was that? The things you're supposed to eat to be healthy or whatever. Michelle Obama's
school lunch.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm like,
but y'all weren't giving me that.
And I'm like, I wasn't even eating that. I was eating tater tots.
You gave me calzones.
Spicy chicken sandwiches. Heart coming out.
Yeah. Literally. That was too real. That was visceral for me right now.
I don't even remember that, but... Damn, dude. Everything at school low-key hit, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you guys have the chocolate chip cookies?
Yes.
You had to buy them, though.
Yes, 2 for $1.
2 for $1.
Yep.
I would get that in a Gatorade.
We were in the same district, all of us. And frozen Gatorade. And then they stopped selling frozen Gatorades because the plastics.
Well...
They were ahead of their time for that.
Dude, the microplastics are in me, though.
Yeah.
Just hitting a fucking spork into my Gatorade.
Dude, no, we've been chewing on plastic since we're babies.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
We're plastic babies.
Polly Pocket is in me.
Polly Pocket.
Correct.
That's girlhood.
Chewing on her. Aww.
I miss that. Now I want it.
I heard somebody saying, like, why don't they make, like, pacifiers? Like, pacifiers for adults.
I think it's bad for your teeth.
That's right, but something that isn't bad for your teeth.
I don't know if they can do that. Well, no, I don't know the dental.
But why not?
Sell like you know, like stim toys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They sell ones for kids to chew.
Chew on. Yeah.
You're lying.
Mm-hmm.
Ira has one of those.
To chew on?
Yeah, he had a little chewing one.
So what's the difference? Like
it's not much.
He's a
it's
kid.
still plastic, and it's like you're chewing a Polly Pocket.
No way.
Yeah, it's like still. It's definitely still.
Let's
bad
just go
for
get
you.
a pack of Polly Pockets.
But like
that would hit.
we're all just like
That's
we'd literally
that's the
be
only drug I
gnawing
need.
at Coachella, just gnawing on a
On a
dress.
Polly
Everyone
Pocket.
think we're rolling. We're like, no, babe.
no, babe.
I'm
It's
just
You
Polly
know,
Pockets.
you know Molly? No, I know Polly. That's mine.
That's a
No,
good
actually.
one.
Oh my god.
No, but when I think of Katie, I literally think of like we were just girls together. And then when I think of me and Mel, I think of like we were just like young adults together. But
You
like,
guys were-
but like there's no cute way to say that. But we were
also
just girls.
But we're also just
Yeah.
kids.
We were just girls.
You were just
literally
girls.
up until 21 was college. And that was
Rip, dude. That's so crazy.
literally
That's such a fun era to be girls in, though.
was it?
Yeah, because
Dude,
you
the
have,
way
like,
that
you
we
have like more freedom.
the way we would
That's fair.
carpool, and like Sam she was in a different life back then.
I was like a wife.
She was a wife. She was on her trophy wife shit.
with no ring. I have a
Period.
bigger ring now.
But the way that she would pick me up like on a random Thursday or something, and then I'd be like, dude, I went out the other day and like I'm so hungover or whatever.
I would say that.
No, me. I would
Oh,
say
I
that.
was like, I would say
and you'd
that.
be like, oh.
I literally wouldn't know that life at all. I was like, crazy. What'd you guys do?
But we were like
I did
such
Pilates
opposites.
last night.
No, I didn't do Pilates back then.
Oh.
She didn't like working out back then.
No, back then she was forcing me to do minute planks, and I was like, "No, I fucking hate you."
she would
and I was
yell at me.
like, 5 more seconds. How many more seconds?
She'd be like, the thing would go off.
Yes,
like it would,
I would tap
go
it.
black. She'd be like,
Like, Sam,
good times.
It's been 20 seconds.
It's
please.
been 3 seconds.
Please
It's
chill.
breathe.
breathe.
Aw,
Good times.
we were just we were learning a lot together.
You're learning.
No, but I think we did talk about this. We talked about a little bit about being on birth control now, which we'll do the update in the Coachella recap, but it was just so like interesting to be reading a birth control pamphlet like together
for sure.
because it was just like
It's like, what are we
how
doing?
old are we? Like
I
birth
felt like
control?
I felt actually like 30 when we did that. I was like, how?
It was giving like our first pregnancy test.
my God.
Like that's
Literally.
gonna be the next
Yeah.
thing that we're all like.
Oh my god, no. That is the next.
That was a Spider-Man moment. If you can get us all.
No, yeah.
Who's next?
That is crazy.
Stop. That's
Victoria
so
was
exciting.
first. Isn't it crazy? We're all just like mutuals. We're all just a bunch of mutuals.
Mutuals.
Oh, that's funny. But anyways, we were just girls together.
Just girls, dude.
That's awesome.
To segue, you mentioned you're single.
Oh.
We love talking about dating on this podcast, and you know that. What would
It's
you like
ass
people-
out here.
Just
Oh, she's
Oh.
feeling a little negative. Okay, in what way though? Like the apps, your location. I know your location's been a really big.
Location's rough.
Great.
Riverside is just a wash.
Yeah.
Apps are not giving right now. Men aren't giving right now.
Mm-hmm.
the apps aren't giving you women.
The apps aren't giving me women.
Period.
They are non-existent apparently. I genuinely believe the universe is telling me to just like
Not.
I think
stop.
you need to get off the
like
apps.
literally just stop.
Not even not date, but just get off the apps.
Yeah.
I mean, girl, you literally have people running into
No,
you.
actually though, she's had like 3 or 4 stories lately.
No,
where
actually,
I'm
like,
and
the universe is slapping people in your face somehow.
You're distracted.
Yeah.
You're distracted.
I think Coachella, you need to have a few
moment
a few
or
moments where you go up to people that you think are attractive
This was me last year. This is what you guys made me do
Yes.
last year.
and you say something. It could turn into a couple texts and then nothing. You know,
Yeah.
you never know.
Period.
Remember that super, super attractive handsome man last year? by
Yes,
the water?
in the water,
And then he just, like,
misconnections.
disappeared.
Yeah, because you didn't get his fucking number.
Oh my god, he was so...
You can't let a good moment go like that no more.
No.
What's her line? What is she gonna say? Like,
I don't know. She has Riz, so she'll come up with
Katie has
something.
Riz. Katie, what is the line? Katie, that is one thing you need to know about Katie. Katie has fucking Riz.
She has Riz.
Oh god, you're
Putting her on the spot. We're like,
She's like, ah.
we said, oh, that one sucked, but I swear she
Try
has
again.
Riz.
I know.
No, okay, so let's say, like, Water guy.
Yeah, give me like
the water guy. We're talking to him. You guys are talking about refilling. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I was just standing there refilling water.
I was like, context. They're at the water station.
We're at the water station refilling waters, and Katie said something to him.
Oh no! I straight up told him I was like, I was like, I don't want to come off weird. Or I don't know how I said it, but I was like, you're the most handsome man I've ever seen, and he went, oh my god, that was really nice. Thank you so much. Like, that's really sweet. And I was like, yeah, I just had to tell you in case, like, no one's ever told you.
Katie.
And then I finished doing my water and I turned around and I walked away and I ran over to you guys. I was like, guys, like, oh god, try to that guy is. And then you're like, oh my god, he's so cute. Go get his number. And I was like, no, stop, I shouldn't. And then I turned around and he was gone.
He's gone.
But I'd probably say something like that again, too.
But, like, worst case, that's the thing we need to tell ourselves. Like, worst case, they say, like, they either lie to you, like, I have a girlfriend, sorry, or whatever. Mm-hmm. Or it's like no, I'm sorry, like, I'm not interested, or whatever it is. Worst case. Best case, you get their fucking number. And you marry them.
The behind the scenes.
You have the Riz, basically. So, mission, Rizify at least one person. At least.
We should do, we should do bets to each other, or like missions.
Oh my god, scavenger hunt vibes.
Okay. When we went to hi Maria Paulina. When we went to
I love you, Katie. That was so cute.
St. Patrick's Day.
That looks so fun.
We gave everyone missions for the night.
What was yours?
Like, we wrote them on little papers and we put them in a hat and we pulled them. Mine was...
they were not specific to you.
Mine was to go up to the bartender and say, because I'm thirsty 7 times within my ordering process. So I went...
Anyway, so yeah, because I'm thirsty.
I would really like a Guinness because I'm so thirsty.
They're like...
And at like the 4th one, my bartender literally started laughing.
You said, because I'm thirsty.
I'm really thirsty.
I was like, I'm just so thirsty.
Dude, he's like...
No, it was a girl. She was cracking up. She thought it was really funny.
Aww, that's so hilarious.
That's fun.
Matt's was to, like, take a picture with, like, 3 strangers.
Did everyone achieve? Or no?
I don't remember.
Rude. So you need the follow-up.
Someone's was to fall. I don't remember if they even fell. I think it was Paulina's, but I don't remember.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Embarrassing.
Give me like the embarrassment.
Fucking the embarrassment. Said whatever.
Chad's was to ask the DJ to play Crazy Frog. Axel by Crazy Frog.
No.
And
he played it. Go ask the DJ.
Can you go ask the DJ at Coachella?
Go to Dom Dalla.
Go ask Dom Dalla to play Crazy Frog.
Crazy Frog? I mean,
sure. Low key though, that's your dare.
No, we should. Let's give each other missions.
Oh my god, the way I'm already embarrassed.
It's kind of giving.
We're going for a Silk Girl.
Like sleepover.
Wait, no, that literally my 25th birthday was it?
Oh yes.
I so badly wanted to do that. That's my dream.
Wait, we did. Oh, did we not? I made the scavenger hunt.
We
but
didn't do it
because everyone was too lit.
Yeah,
everyone was really lit.
That's my dream.
And it was nighttime, so we were gonna do a scavenger hunt. Like I made it. It was like take a picture on this street.
Oh, that's cute.
Whatever. I made it all like local. Buy something from Vaughn's. Whatever it was. We're too
cute.
lit.
Let's see.
Maybe we do it this year. Maybe we do a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, that'd be fun. My birthday.
That'd be really fun.
Are you coming to Disney?
It's giving like...
I was thinking about it. What was the day again? I have to...
The 29th.
Okay, I have to put it in my calendar. I have to look.
Monday.
It's a Monday. I understand if you can't, but...
Guys,
my nail's coming off.
We'll pop it back on.
She just ripped it. Okay. Anyways, we're at an hour, but is there any...
do not want to stay on.
Are there any final thoughts we want to push out?
Go hot seat questions or something crazy.
Ooh.
Kitty.
Not the voice change.
Kitty. Who's your favorite? Sam or Mel?
That's so unfair to me.
I do have an advantage, sorry.
So rude.
Who did you have the best time with on any Vegas trip you've taken with either of us? I've been to Vegas like 3 times.
Well, then it should be me.
Yeah, it could be.
God.
Now, what else is there? Rapid fire?
Rapid fire.
What are the people... Kitty, what's your sign?
Sagittarius.
Ooh.
What are some traits you're looking for in a future partner?
Ooh. Reciprocation. Something like along the lines of like effort. Like how I put in effort. I don't know the word for that.
Yeah. Reciprocation effort.
Yeah.
What else? Funny. You need someone really
oh my god,
fucking
I need someone
funny.
really funny.
You need someone so
funny.
funny.
Really funny.
Yeah.
Ick.
Smart.
What's an ick?
You'll be boring.
Seeing a guy's butt crack.
Do you have any for women?
Daddy. Seeing his butt. Why'd you stop at crack?
Some of them have nice butts.
You're right.
Have you ever seen a man that has like a thing on it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I like a good butt.
Not in real life. Actually, in real life, I have.
I like a good butt on.
Have you guys seen that video of that guy on TikTok going up to this like white man at a Target, and he goes, "I'm sorry, ma'am, is this your boyfriend?" And she goes, "No." And then he goes, "Excuse me, your ass is fat," or something. He goes, "Thank you." He looks back. He's straight. He's straight. He goes, "Thank you."
I'm dead.
It's so good.
People need to be doing that more. Compliment someone's ass.
Compliment someone's ass.
Period. Those are good missions.
Yeah.
Anyway,
icks.
Icks for girls. I don't know. I feel like women can't go wrong doing anything.
Jojo Siwa?
I guess like millennial core is like my ick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like a whole theme, not even just like an ick.
Mm-hmm.
God. Fair enough. Do you know what your Enneagram is?
No.
What?
Do you know?
It's like IN. Like,
we were the same, but you were extrovert.
No, you're extrovert. We're the same. I'm introvert though. INFJ.
It's like it's like ENT, something like that.
One of yours is different from mine, and one of yours is different from mine. But I remember we took it in psychology class in high school.
I've taken it recently.
Oh no, you know what it was? I'm thinking type A and type B.
Oh.
You got type A and I got type B, and for whatever reason, everyone in class was like, "Oh, you're such a loser for getting type B," and I was like, "Okay, that's a slag." Because I'm definitely type B. I mean type A. Like,
yeah,
I'm definitely type A.
You tricked the test.
I think I'm now type B for sure.
I need to retake that. I'm probably type B now.
I think I've really switched to being not like anal.
Controlling?
Yeah. Oh my god, speaking of like
control.
therapy, that is literally what always comes back to is learning to
like
chill out
release
on
control.
I need help.
Like,
yeah.
Like ready? This one blew my mind. My need for control was making me like do all the extra things like making itineraries for trips and like planning everything to like the nth degree, and it was because I wanted to influence other people's opinions on like how much fun we were having, and I wanted everyone to have like the most amount of fun, and I was trying to capitalize on like how can we make the most out of this.
And
it's because I was so concerned about how other people's perceived the trip.
Yeah.
And it all came back to like my need to control.
That's me.
And also like I feel that with my sister's bachelorette that I planned. Yeah. I mean, those are a little different. I feel like you kind of do have to have a lot of control on those things.
Those are different. Yeah.
But in general, I feel like there's like expectations that come with control, because it's like, well, I did all of this for you fucking people.
Why aren't you relaxed? Why aren't you having fun?
Yeah.
Right, or whatever. And it's like, well, I'm just having a bad day or whatever. And you're like,
the way that doesn't work out though is like I have the same thing, but like on my birthday, which this is why I hate like having planned birthdays now, because it becomes more stressful. It's just like, are you even having fun?
Yeah.
Because
and it's not even about
it's not even about like me enjoying my birth.
My birth. Me.
It's about me not worrying about everyone else if they're having fun.
Yeah. I have
birthday and no one is birthing the fun.
Yeah. I think that's why people like surprise parties, because they don't do anything.
They didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
There's such a beauty behind a surprise. I don't
think
I've ever had one.
Me either.
Oh wow.
Looking around the room.
Maybe it's because someone always has to plan it.
Oh.
That's not true. Oh, and you guys did surprise me. You guys surprised me last year. We had a little bonfire.
Oh, you're right.
I was so surprised.
For that. That's right. That's really funny. We didn't
remember. You guys said that's crazy. You fucking control freak. Fully surprised me. No, funny. There's been surprises, but
that was like the first time though.
Yeah.
But you still had other things planned, no?
Not really. Last year I kept it really low key.
No, it was you said
I did the bonfire, but that's because I wanted people to come to the bonfire, not because I wanted to celebrate.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Anyways, birthdays.
God, birthdays.
Katie, you're a little bit older than us too.
I'm a little bit older than you guys.
Just by a tad.
I feel like it's.
Are you 1996?
Yeah. I feel like it's a millennia.
No.
Literally December 1996.
You're literally 4 months away from her.
I know, but I feel like 7 years.
No.
Am I not the grandma of the group? I feel like the grandma of the group.
No.
Logan's older than you.
Yeah. And you pick up the energy.
You do.
You do pick it up.
You pick up whatever energy's out there.
Yeah, you said, I don't know, guys, but
you're
shut
a chameleon.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Can you say it again?
You pick up the energy.
Wow, that's like...
Just saying, everyone should have a Katie in their life.
Wow! Make that the title.
Aww. I'm gonna cry.
That's sweet.
Shut up.
Damn.
Did you actually crying?
Scorpio
No. Drunk?
Coming in 10. Oh, teary-eyed. Oh my gosh. We were girls together.
I literally wrote, this is so random, but I wrote Katie like a maid of honor speech for no reason one night because I just couldn't stop thinking about it.
Dead. I'm fucking dead.
I randomly was like, this kind of hits. Like, this is poetry. I gotta write it down.
Did you make yourself cry?
Is it in your notes?
Yeah, it's in my notes. You can't read it.
Ooh.
You don't get to read it. Wait till you get married, bitch.
Why do I have to wait?
Now you have to get married.
It's also only like 3 lines, so don't get so excited. It's not a full speech.
What if Katie said tomorrow, I'm not a marriage type of girl?
Then I said, I'm gonna figure out which birthday I'm saying it on, but I'm saying it at some point.
Did I tell you that I want everyone to write a eulogy?
Yes. You want to, but
Katie, what?
Because like when people write your eulogy, you're dead. You never get to hear it.
Yeah, it's fair.
So like,
wait,
but
that's
like when?
Genius.
Like when?
So I thought for like my 30th birthday, I would do like a death to my 20s.
Wait, didn't you say that?
Oh,
you guys are.
we could do it again.
Everyone can have a death to their.
Everyone should have one.
We should.
That's fun. We all wear black.
Cute. And then we all have to write eulogy. Well, that's so
I mean, that's not actually
morbid.
the cutest part, but
no, but it's kind of cute.
But for the part just sitting there,
we love a theme.
We're all just like bawling our eyes
I feel like
out
after
at the
2,
party.
it would be like maybe we shouldn't do this.
Maybe this
is not fun.
This
anymore.
is hurting.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yes, I would love that. I would love to know what people would say if I was dead.
Good things.
That is honestly something. Is that like the ego?
I just
is that the
saw
ego in
well,
us?
there's another thing of like having a celebrating life party instead of like there's a woman who was terminally ill with cancer, and she had like a party to celebrate her life right before her passing.
I think she called it a living funeral.
Living funeral.
Oh, fun. Wait, didn't
Kind of slay.
What's that movie?
She passed away like 10 days after too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So sad.
Huh?
There's a movie where the mom did that. It was like a love movie. You know what I'm talking about. There was like a Renaissance theme.
Yeah, I don't remember what
Whatever
it's
it
fucking
was.
called.
It was like some stupid Netflix rom-com.
You know, P.S. I Love You made me want to have like an Irish funeral because everyone's just drinking and taking shots.
That's on brand.
It's a slay.
I feel like the Mexican-Irish...
Similar.
Very
similar
similar.
vibes.
I want to be sent on a boat and set on fire.
I love that.
Like the Nordic Vikings.
Sick.
Because you have to use a bow and arrow.
Are we going, like...
We'd be like by
Do you want me in an outfit?
Just a lake, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, we'd be by a lake, and like they put me in like the little thing with all the flowers, and they push me into the lake, and they just shoot a bow and arrow that's on fire, and then it goes
kind of
don't
love
want to think
that.
about people dying. kind of over this topic.
Kind of over.
Because that's sad. No, because we've talked about realizing friends are going to die one day, and that's weird.
No, that makes me sad.
that's actually like really sad. I think about it all the time.
No, I'm not going to think about it because I will cry.
I will say
You're crying.
I will say all of us are very lucky that no person in our like immediate friend group has passed, because we all know people that have died from high school.
Yeah.
We all know people who have like, it's crazy that we were not the ones affected.
Yeah.
Grateful.
No,
Hashtag
it's
grateful.
actually so crazy.
That's so crazy.
Pound grateful.
Not pound.
Knock on wood.
No, it's not happening.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm knocking on wood.
I'm not even gonna say it. It's not
I
happening.
knocked for you, and then you took it.
We're
so superstitious.
And I think we gotta go.
This is where we come back around and say thank you.
Thank you for being here.
We're gonna celebrate life.
All weekend.
Absolutely.
All
This,
fucking weekend.
this is the reminder.
No sleep.
Another
bus.
Another bus.
I have purse.
I have purse.
Rachel,
shout to me.
Yes.
Oh, I love that one.
We're ridiculous. Anyways.
All right.
I was a bad girl.
JoJo.
She's slay.
The slay of the weekends. So far. We'll see what else comes up.
I can't wait.
Aww. I'm so happy Katie was
Thanks
on
for being here.
I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm so
Thank you
excited
guys
for
for
this to
having
come
me.
out.
Are y'all empty?
Oh.
I'm
making us
empty.
chug.
Take your little chugs.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And that's one way to end an episode.
Period. Thank you for being on here, Katie. Hopefully you're on here again at some point for something else. You know, topics come and go. Katie's forever. Just saying shit.
You're just crying.
Katie's forever. Stupid.
That's a good one.
Wrap us up.
Oh, I'm doing it?
Uh-huh.
Oh. As usual, please go ahead and like, rate, review the podcast if you're on YouTube. Subscribe. Do the whole thing. You know.
Download.
Yeah, ooh. Katie knows. Katie fucking
Real
knows
fan.
because she does do all this stuff.
They're in my top podcasts.
Exactly.
If they're not in your Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year.
What are you doing?
Fake friend.
Oop. You're on Apple, which is weird. I'm just kidding. We still love you. I'm just kidding.
No. We have a lot of people on Apple.
We love Apple people. We love YouTube. We love everybody. But anyways, thank you for being on, Katie. So excited for the weekend. Love you. Any last thoughts?
No.
Okay. We can cut that. Okay.
See you guys in Glowing Hour.
Bye.